Acoustic Crossroads is brought to you by the Team One Automotive Group, Riverview Regional Medical Center, and Family Savings Credit Union. Now, here's Kelli Johnson.
Welcome to Kelli's Acoustic Crossroads. I'm your host, Kelli Johnson. We've got an awesome show lined up for you today. Special guests Lefty Collins and David Green bringing you some music. And usually I start off with a song, but today I have another special guest with us, Miss Ann Wynn, and she's going to tell us a little bit about Sandy's Place. How you doing, Ann?
I'm doing great, Kelli, and thank you for having me here today.
Thank you so much for coming in. Tell us what exactly is Sandy's Place?
Sandy's Place is a home for women. We've recently started getting children in with the mothers, so at this point in time we're working to expand the program to build cottages so that we can have places for the women and the children.
Right, women who've been displaced for whatever reason and they've got these babies that they need to take care of and they need a place that they can call home. And
exactly.
That's so great that you're doing that, and you're having a benefit for Sandy's Place at the Nakalula Falls Campground, right?
We are.
Awesome.
We are.
When is that going to be?
That'll be July 27th. Falling Eagle Productions, Joey Nichols and Leon Smith have pulled it together, and oh, what an awesome job they've done.
Yeah.
We have 12 bands scheduled. Every genre of music that you could imagine. We'll be doing games for the children. We'll have a little bit of something for everybody, and it's an all-day event, so please bring your lawn chairs and
come prepared to hear some great music.
Exactly.
Well, there'll be something for everybody. July 27th at the Nakalula Falls Campground. You can check it all out at kacrossroads.com. We'll list all the bands that will be there, list all the events, and we'll also have a contact for Ann if you need any more information. But mark your calendar, July 27th, benefit for Sandy's Place. And stay tuned, we've got some music coming up from Lefty Collins and David Green. Welcome back to Kelli's Acoustic Crossroads. Right now we're going to hear some music from our guests, Lefty Collins and David Green. This is their original song, Light of Day, and it's on the album Lost and Found.
Trouble is brewing, our patience won't thin. Used to be so easy, make up and begin. You know it's harder to forgive for both me and you. Starting to think this love might not be true. I didn't mean to hurt you. I don't know what to say. I think we'll feel better about this come the light of day. Now the rumors, they're bad news, half true seem cool. Neither one of us wants to end up like a fool. The points ain't well taken, lines they all cross. Starting to think that our good thing is lost. Now I didn't mean to hurt you, and I don't know what to say. I think we'll feel better about this if we wait till the light of day. Play a little song. All right. Walk a dog. We'd get stronger as the years went on by. This thing ain't working, and we don't know why. You know it's harder to forgive for both me and you. Starting to think this love might not be true. I didn't mean to hurt you. I don't know what to say. I think we'll feel better about this if we wait till the light of day. Time, EG. Oh. Yeah, I hope we feel better about it come the light of day.
And that was Lefty Collins and David Green performing Light of Day. Thank y'all so much for being with us, guys. I appreciate you coming in the studio today.
Thank you for having us.
What about the song Light of Day? Is that one of your original songs?
It is an original song.
What, any inspiration that you need to?
Well, the inspiration probably would have been one of those many arguments you have or disagreements you have late at night.
Yeah.
You know how sometimes you get in a little disagreement with your loved one, and it gets later and later, and sometimes it's better just to walk to your corners and
right,
give it a rest.
Yeah, there's a saying, don't go to bed angry. I don't believe in that saying. Sometimes it's way better if I go to bed angry.
Some things can't be, sometimes you get to a point where there's no resolution, and actually that's one of the very few songs I wrote that was specifically autobiographical, and that it happened, and instead of going to my corner, I went to my guitar room and
there
wrote
you
that
go.
song.
I like that.
Yeah.
Just write a song
Happened
about
very quickly.
Well, good. Well, you got a good drummer there with you. I enjoyed hearing the brushes on the snare. I like that.
The incomparable David Green, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
Awesome. And you're from right here in Gadsden, is that right?
Yes, ma'am, that's true.
Well, I have to say, I thought you were from Gadsden. I mean, you're a staple in Gadsden music. Everybody knows who Lefty Collins is. I was a little bit surprised to hear you were born in Chicago.
Oh, it's very sweet. Thank you. I've been here about 5 years. Moved here in July 1st, 2008.
Well, it's true the cream rises to the top because, like I said, you're everywhere. You play it First Friday, and you've got a home at the downtown tavern pretty much. That's
Yes, we do.
your place to play and hang out when you're in town, which is rare.
Yeah, we
Sounds
travel
like-
a lot. We travel a lot, and the tavern is kind of funny. I moved here, left Chicago on June 30th, 2008, loaded up the truck like the songs say, and just took off down the highway and unloaded some stuff. And Leanne and I said, okay, we need to go out and find a cool beverage in town. So it had just ironically happened to be a First Friday. Was coming up a couple days later. So we went out to the downtown tavern, ran into some folks from there, and they said, hey, we don't have anybody playing on First Friday. Would you like to play? And I turned around and went, oh, okay.
You know,
So I
in
got
town
my
a
first
couple of
gig,
days,
right? Yeah. Actually, a few hours, and I got my first gig, so that was kind of nice. And they've been really good to us.
They are music lovers. That was one of the first places that I played in Gadsden as a solo artist, which for me was very daunting. I was terrified to play.
Were you really?
Oh, I cried
So
my first time. It was not on stage, which I at least made it to the parking lot before I broke down, but I did cry.
People cry when they hear us all the time.
I don't think so. I think my first time hearing you was at a First Friday, and you were performing, and it was awesome. You have such an energy. I love to watch you and hear you perform. You do a great job.
Well, I appreciate that. You know, it's funny, you learn. I think all of us start out the same way. You pick up an instrument, and you start to noodle around on it, and it's pretty awful. And all of a sudden, one day you've done something properly, and you get excited, and then you start to have all these dreams. But in the end, I came to realize that whatever ability or gift I have is from God. It's not alone.
That's a great way to look at it.
He's going to be asking me what I did with it. So it's about being joyful and happy, I think.
I agree. I love that. And I can't wait to hear more music from you. This is Lefty Collins. He's got 4 full-length CDs available, Closer to What, Lefty Collins, Lost and Found, derived from 2 classes, and they're all on iTunes, Amazon, CD
They're all
Baby.
out there somewhere.
You can find them, and you can also find out more about Lefty at leftycollinsband.com. Right now, we're going to turn it over to a short video from John Kroll. The Big Oak Ranch is a cause that's very close, near and dear to my heart, and I had a chance to sit down with John, and he's just kind enough to do some short videos. So we're going to pitch it to John, and then we'll be right back after a short commercial break.
This coming fall, we'll have 21 children going to college. Think about it, 21 kids in college. We've raised over 1,800 children at Big Oak Ranch, and one of the things that we've learned when our college kids go to college is they are weak in 3 areas, or either they're strong in 3 areas. That is work ethic, time management, money management. If you can build those 3 things in your child, I guarantee you when they get to college, they're going to make it. Now, if they're not college material, it's okay for them not to go to college. But if they want to go to college or make it in life, those 3 things, work ethic, money management, time management, are essential for your child to be a winner. I guarantee you it will work.
Welcome back to Kelli's Acoustic Crossroads. I'm here with my guests Lefty Collins and David Green. Thank you again, and I'm enjoying your music. Thank you for coming in studio and doing the acoustic thing. You usually are more electric, right? Or
well, we do a little of both. Mainly electric. Probably 7 or 8 years ago, the House of Blues had called me up one day, and they said, "Hey, you want to come down and do a little acoustic opening thing for us?" And I had acoustic guitars, and I'd played, but never really. So the first time I ever played an acoustic guitar in front of people was at the House of Blues.
Wow.
It was.
No nerves there, I bet.
I was a little fidgety, but it came off okay, and started to build a little bit from there. And when you do a lot of electric music, it's you know, it can be a challenge sometimes. You have to change your style and your phrasing a little bit, but it's nice to kind of strip it down and get it to the basics. And David and I started doing these duos purely by accident, out of all places, the Downtown Tavern. Sean McCoy and Gene Milliken have been great to us, and so they called me on New Year's Eve and said, "Hey, we don't have a band, want to come up?" And I said, "Okay." Called up David, and so we did this duo. We had never rehearsed it, never practiced it, just threw caution to the wind. And like I said, the Lord takes really good care of us, and He knows when I'm about to do something crazy. So He says, "I'll help you out a little bit."
Well, He knows what kind of guy you are, and just being around you for a few minutes, you can tell you have a good heart, and you have a heart for the Lord, and you know, a lot of people in this business, it's hard for me. I'm so driven sometimes, and it's hard to be led, I guess. And it just seems like you got your ear open for what God wants you to do.
Learn by my mistakes. But honestly, and I think it's easy to get driven in this business and feel like what you're doing isn't enough, or you haven't accomplished enough. But in the end, I believe if your music can bring joy to somebody for just a few moments and let them forget their troubles, then you're doing what He wanted you to do with that gift. I
agree. I definitely know you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. And David, awesome on the drums there. I like the duo. Y'all fit together perfectly. So.
Yeah, he's an amazing drummer. We've about 3 years now.
Yeah,
3, 4,
going on 3,
going on 4, something like that. Yeah, I don't know. It all fades away after a while. I love playing music with David. I think the nice part about it is he listens. And I think musicians that are really great, and as you know, I've been able to open up for bands and meet some of my heroes, you start to realize that what these people at the top level do really well is they listen to each other. It's less about what they're playing and more about how what they're playing can serve the song. And this guy's just fantastic at it. So tell us a little bit about yourself, David.
Well, originally from Gadsden, came up through the Etowah County school systems, and of course did the traditional band geek thing through high school, and
Same here. I'm still a band geek.
Yeah, I'm still a band geek, at heart. And just basically just kept my interest in music going. Went through Gadsden State through Rip Reagan, and attended a short while at Jacksonville State, and hooked up with Lefty musically. And he's been this a great mentor ever since. Taught me a lot. He's, got me out on the road. Went to Chicago. Would have never ever been there if it wasn't for this guy. So got great gigs out in the House of Blues, like he's been talking about, and he's a legend up there, and making a name down here. So I mean, now we're just taking the country by one state. So
there you go. I like that. And you've recently got an endorsement, correct?
Yes, ma'am. I got an endorsement from Soul Tone Cymbals, located out of Encino, California. Great company. Check them out. SoulToneCymbals.com.
Awesome.
Also have T-shirts, all that. Give them a check out. They're a great company.
He's a natural.
He's a natural. He's fantastic. I don't have a shirt. I don't have a symbol. I got nothing. So I have taught him well.
He's got the knowledge.
Not sharing it with anybody.
You've got the knowledge. Did you hear? That's your line. He's stealing your lines. He's got the knowledge.
He's got the knowledge.
Oh, he's all good. He's going to be a star someday. You get a good look at this face, y'all.
Well, the same to you. And if you don't know Lefty Collins, you should. You can check him out, leftycollinsband.com. We're going to hear more music from him, I-59.
Written after my many hours spent on I-59, which is a lot easier than I-57 or I-55 in Illinois because it's flatland. But I-59 is actually a beautiful road. And my girl Leanne was terrified when I moved down here that I would crash my car because I was looking and gazing at mountains and beautiful scenery. So Alabama is a beautiful state.
It is, and you've got a
place.
beautiful song representing a part
you.
of Alabama. I-59 right now from Lefty Collins and David Green. It's time now for our homegrown clip of the week. These are clips that viewers send us in of themselves or somebody they know performing in a more intimate setting, and we need videos. Please send us in a link. If you know somebody that's got a video of them singing, send it to us. You can find us on Facebook at Kelly's Acoustic Crossroads or send it to kacrossroads.com. Right now we're going to feature Miss Stephanie Jackson doing an awesome job on Dream On. And that was our homegrown clip of the week with Miss Stephanie Jackson. Please send us in your homegrown videos. We need them. Send them in from your iPhone. You can post it on Facebook or YouTube and just send us the link to kacrossroads.com or on Facebook at Kelly's Acoustic Crossroads. Thank you so much to my guest, Lefty Collins.
Pleasure.
Awesome. He's going to let me sing with him on his final song, Get Up. Make sure you check out Lefty at leftycollinsband.com, and you can see where all he's playing and check out his schedule.
All right, y'all ready?
You ready?
David Green. Click me with your brushes.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Song about love gone bad, y'all. Oh, tell me the truth. Don't want to hear no more of your lies. Yeah, tell me the truth. Don't want to hear no more of your lies. Oh, my baby, if you love me, why do you treat me so unkind? Now you told me just to wait, that all you needed was time. Yeah, you told me just to wait, that all you needed was time. Now I know the story, I don't want to hear no more of your lies. So get up, baby, walk away from me. Get up, baby, walk away from me. I don't need your